Revolution, a Common Craft video by Ryan, Kylie, and Frederica. Early in 1773, on the evening of December 16th, a large group of Boston rebels disguised themselves as Native Americans and proceeded to take action against 3 British tea ships. They dumped 18,000 pounds of the East India Company's tea into the waters of Boston Harbor. On the afternoon of March 5th, 1770, a mob gathered in front of the customs house and taunted the British guards. An armed clash erupted and left 5 dead in the snow. This confrontation presented was classified as a British attack on defenseless citizens. Christmas night, 1776, Washington led 2,400 men across the ice-covered Delaware River, then marched 9 miles to Trenton, New Jersey. The night before, the Hessians had drank too much rum, so they were still sleeping it off. In a surprise attack, the Americans killed 30 of the Hessians and took 918 cannons. The British set out with 4,000 redcoats, 3,000 mercenaries, and 1,000 Mohawk under his command. They hauled 30 wagons containing 138 pieces of artillery. Massed American troops finally surrounded the British at Saratoga, where he surrendered his battle on October 17, 1777. The Americans won. The war gave the colonies a common goal to become states, but to also remain reluctant to unite under a strong central government. So they decided Republican. They limited the powers of government leaders and emphasized liberty rather than equality, and reflected a fear of centralized authority. A revolution is a movement or change from a group of people for a cause usually involving violence. It can be due to religion or overthrow of a government. The American Revolution was a revolution because of the events such as the Boston Massacre and the Boston Tea Party. These events involved revolt and violence, and in the end, through the colonists' perseverance, the colonists were able to become an independent country, just like we are today. The government in the U.S. adapted into a democracy. Without the American Revolution, we wouldn't be an independent nation. Today, we still have taxes and town hall meetings. We also still vote and are protected by our military. In conclusion, if the American Revolution never occurred, we wouldn't be the united nation we are today.
This has been a Common Craft video by Ryan, Kylie, and Frederica.